And now it's time for City News Special Report, now live. Because if it's not now, it's not live. Good evening. I'm Peter Hungmule. Trixie is on assignment. Well, tonight's top story is the stunning release of supervillain B-Man. B-Man, of course, is being released because he's not B-Man anymore. B-Man was originally reputed mobster Big Daddy, but after an encounter with Night-Night in some bizarre accident out of a horror or sci-fi movie, he was transformed into the man-monster, half-bug, half-man known as B-Man. However, due to care under his doctor, Ilsa Spankbutt, they've apparently come up with a therapy that transforms him back into a human being. So, as a result of his crimes for which he's been incarcerated having been committed while he was a monster, he's considered no longer responsible for the crimes, and so therefore, Big Daddy is a free man.
Yeah, I owe it all to my doctor, Ilsa Spankbutt. That woman's a genius. Thanks to her therapy, I can be a man again. Yeah. And all I can say is to everybody else, Daddy's home.
Despite Big Daddy being released on account of him no longer being some bizarre inhuman monster, many would point to the crimes he's suspected of in his previous career as, of course, Big Daddy. However, the district attorney's office says, hey, look, when someone turns into a heinous monster like B-Man, you kind of forget about what he did before.
This is an outrageous outrage. That monster's monster allowed to go free despite his many criminal crimes.
But damn, Night-Night, weren't you paying attention? He was a monster when he committed those crimes, but now he's just Big Daddy again.
The argument is sheer idiocy, Boobo. But
it shouldn't surprise me that an idiot would find it convincing.
Yeah, but you know, if you look at it, this is kind of a perversion of the insanity plea. I mean, he committed all those crimes when he turned into a bug, and now he ain't a bug no more. So he could say, hey, I did all that shit when I wouldn't myself. And, well, can't argue against that.
Perversion was the key word in your statement there, Smedley. And I, for one, will not allow this perversion of justice to stand.
Hey, wait a minute. I just thought of something.
No, this ought to be good. What?
Well, you know how Commissioner Wetland's always wanting to arrest us, but he can't because he got that tape of him porking that other woman that ain't his wife?
Yeah, get to the point.
But, you know, if they ever were able to do it, or he had to just do it anyway because, you know, the mayor wants us arrested and stuff like that, well, all we'd have to do is take our masks off. And then we could say, hey, you know, we did all that stuff you want to arrest us for as Night-Night and Boobo. But we didn't do it as Lyle and Dick.
No, you moron. We don't turn into anything. We just put costumes on. B-Man actually turned into a bug.
What? Every time I say, oh boy, we're going to go play Night-Night and Boobo, you get all upset and say we don't play Night-Night and Boobo. You keep telling me we are Night-Night and Boobo.
Damn it, Boobo. The capes don't grow out of our ass. It's just clothes putting on where B-Man actually turned into a monster, stupid moron.
Yeah, but... Well, then, I guess we just gotta leave him alone, then.
No, Boobo. For despite his recent transformation, his human appearance is merely a facade. For the true monster dwells within him.
Whoa. So he's not human at all. He's just wearing a costume that makes him look human.
But what? No, Boobo, damn it. Stop trying to think and leave the thinking to me. For instance, I have no doubt that Big Daddy will not be able to shed his criminal habits. And soon he'll slip up, and we'll be able to put him behind bars where he belongs. So we will keep him under surveillance. Sooner or later, he's bound to, I don't know, run a red light or litter in the street or something. Whatever it takes. But justice will be served. To the night cruiser.
Oh, boy!
And so, the following week, Night-Night and Boobo, Shadow, Big Daddy wherever he goes, bugging his residents with sound devices and cameras, following him wherever he goes. But to no avail, as so far, Big Daddy appears to be a model citizen.
Man, Night-Night, this is boring.
Well, that's part of the deal in superheroics, Bobo. We have to endure the boredom, for the enemy will think they can break us of our mission through the power of boredom.
Yeah, well, I think he's on to us.
What do you mean?
Well, you saw that earlier when he looked right at us and shot the rod before he went back in the house?
Yeah, well, that's why I drove around the block and came back and parked behind these bushes here. He doesn't know we're back yet. So let's switch on the monitor and see what he's up to.
He's digging it.
Yeah, damn him. Even unaware, B-Man finds a way to mock me. Looks like it's a call from Wet One. Hello, Wet One.
Hey, Night-Night. Listen, I've been getting a lot of complaints from Big Daddy about you following him around town.
Save the lecture, Wet One. I don't need to hear any moralizing speeches from you about
That's
harassment.
not why I called, moron. I've also been getting reports of a series of robberies all over town of different stores. Witnesses say some kind of bug-like creature smashes in there and steals a bunch of sugary treats. What does that MO remind you of?
Good Lord.
Huh. I don't know, I give up. Who?
He's talking about B-Man, you idiot.
B-Man, I mean, well, now he's Big Daddy. He's just sitting there taking it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other reason I'm calling.
What? You want to see Big Daddy take a shit?
No, dumbass. Since you two idiots have had him under surveillance, I wanted to know if you've seen any evidence of him turning back into B-Man.
Well, no. No, we haven't.
Huh. Well, that's a head-scratcher. Looks like you're gonna be Big Daddy's alibi, Night-Night.
What? No! I can't be humiliated in this way.
Great gut cramps, Night-Night. Look at Big Daddy. He's doubling over on his bathroom floor.
What?
Hey, well, what's going on over there, Night-Night?
I'll get back to you later, Wet One.
Hey, wait a minute.
Quick,
Don't hang
Bobo.
up.
Turn up the sound so we can hear what's going on.
Oh no, it's starting again. Got to get Ilsa on the phone. Got to have her come over and give me another treatment. Ilsa, damn it, why won't she answer the phone, Ilsa?
Well, maybe it's because she's a bit indisposed at the moment, Big Daddy.
What? Rosa Carbuncle, what the hell are you doing?
Rose Carbuncle, what the hell's she doing there?
I don't know. Shut up and listen.
Well, here's the deal, Big Daddy. I'm gonna need your help with a little Van Houten problem.
What do you mean?
Well, long story short, Agatha Van Putten is the only thing in the way of me taking over Magenta Import-Export. But I can't just put one in her head. I need her to die of natural causes. Turns out, she's got an allergy to bee stings. But of course she's got medications and whatnot, but turns out your special version of the venom won't be affected by any of that. So I'm gonna need a little sample of that. If you ever want to see your beloved Dr. Nailsin Spankbutt again, you'd better cooperate and hand over some of that venom for me.
Holy shit. I forgot all about that carbuncle crap.
Yeah, but now's our chance to sit here and let B-Man go kill Van Putten, and then we'll have the perfect crime to put him behind bars again.
No, dumbass. We gotta go stop carbuncle. Come on.
And soon the masked marvels burst through the window of Big Daddy's living room.
Oh, what the hell? Night-Night and Bobo!
Hold it right there, Carbuncle.
We heard every word of your nefarious plot.
Look out, Night-Night! Big Daddy done turned into B-Man!
What the hell?
Damn you, Carbuncle. Tell me where Ilsa is. Tell me where Dr. Spankbutt is right now, you conniving
No,
bitch.
this wasn't supposed to go like this.
Tell me where she is. I'll sting you.
No, don't sting me. I don't know. They didn't. Oh no, don't sting me.
You bitch.
He stung Carbuncle in the butt!
Don't just sit there like an idiot, Boo-o. Let's hit him with our electro guns. Get away! Elsa!
Oh, he got away, Night Night.
Don't worry, Bobo. I was able to tag his ass with a night tracer.
Whoa! Great gobs of goo! Look at Mrs. Carbuncle. Her face is melting
What
off.
the hell? Wait a minute. It's not just her face, Bobo. It's her whole body is melting and changing and... Wait a minute. That's not Mrs. Carbuncle. It's the...
Mistress of Disguise, made in mud!
Yes, what I was gonna say.
You didn't have to tell me.
Yeah, well, I was going to. Well, we finally caught up with her. It's not a total loss. I guess we finally caught Maiden Mud.
Wait a minute. What the hell's going on here?
I don't know, Bobo, but some way, somehow, we'll get to the bottom of it.
Meanwhile, at Poke Hard State Penitentiary, we find notorious crime lord Snakehead awaiting his latest conjugal visit with his mistress, Molly Gunn.
Come on in, baby. Come to daddy. That's don't forget, when we're done, I'm gonna need to shove another message up your ass so you can carry it out of here to my gang. They have new orders. We need to move on Big Daddy before he can reestablish himself and move on my territory. Hey, wait a minute, what's that you're pulling out of your ass now? Wait, what is that, a gun? Hey, you're not Molly! You don't know!
What's this? Why would Molly Gunn do this to Snakehead? Oh, wait. That's not really Molly, is it? Oh boy, well, perhaps we'll get some answers on this, but probably not in the next exciting episode of Night Night. This has been a Nailsin production. The Night Night theme song is performed by Alistair White and his lovely wife Heather. Incidental music is courtesy of Kevin MacLeod. All characters are performed by me, Douglas Nelson. Join us again, won't you?